inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. All right, a chance to check out stats for LeBron James.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Wizards, they've got McCollum. Chris Middleton is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and confident backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Brogdon. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Here's McCollum. It's the front of the rim and out. James against Middleton. Rebounded by the Wizards. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Los Angeles. Brogdon outside. Olynyk, a screen on Reeves. Reeves against Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Olynyk. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
So many points have come at the hands of Kelly Olynyk using that pump fake to his advantage.
Washington shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
First free throw is good. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that. Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Doncic. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Reeves with it. Brogdon picks him up. Outside, James. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Now, Doncic. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Olynyk against James. And Olynyk kicks to McCollum. Back to Olynyk. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. It's a tie ball game.
Makes Olynyk tough. Outside, inside, and the mid-range.
Reeves finds Ayton. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Middleton against James. Middleton, the pass to Olynyk. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Now, here's Doncic, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, LeBron always number 1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And the first one at the line is good.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both shots good from the stripe. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin.
And the basket by McCollum.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Reeves the pass to Doncic. Ayton a screen on McCollum. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
Now here's Brogdon. He has yet to score. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Now here is Hachimura. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Raptors. Olynyk, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Brogdon. Now Olynyk, he's covered by Ayton. Olynyk can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Kispert's checked in for Coulibaly. And the Lakers also making a change. Laravia's checked in. Wizards trail by 5. Now Middleton, 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Kispert, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position
to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Ayton. Stolen by Kispert. Middleton with it. Over Reeves. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Kispert.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
So it's the Wizards now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Cullen passes to Olynyk. Inside, here's Kispert. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to LaRavia. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Wizards trail by 3. Here's McCollum driving the lane. Nice D from Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
The first one falls. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Connects checked in.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Now, here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. And it's the Lakers on the break. Connect. No good. Wizards trail by 5. Here's McCollum. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Olynyk. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Doncic. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Over McCollum. A nice shot by Doncic. And that's now 9 points for Luka Doncic.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammates.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Smart's checked in for Washington. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at the Lakers. Right now they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And guys, for the Lakers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Tries a three off the inbound. Hachimura, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smart misses. Smart with the steal. Makes it off the glass. And now just a 2-point Laker lead
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Ayton sets the pick for Connect. Rejected by Brogdon. Pass to Kispert. And here's Smart. Back to Kispert. Smart with this screen on Hachimura. Lock at 6. For 3, Kispert. The Lakers with the rebound. To the paint. To the inside. Olynyk with the steal. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. He can't get it to go. LA's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hachimura. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Now here's Middleton. He has 7. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Smart against Reeves. Connect with a wide-open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Hachimura. Kispert dishes to Smart, and he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got 5.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Reeves against Smart.
Oh, the officials are all over that
one. This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
No good on the free throw for the Wizards. Stars checked in for Olynyk. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the second free throw, good. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 7. Smart against Reeves. Pass to Kispert. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Rashawn using his length that time to his advantage. Excellent job of getting that foul.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
Now, Rashawn Holmes, bit of those throwback 5 types. You know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, that bang around on the inside and score in there as well.
Hachimura down low. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. Taking a look at the Lakers. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's LaRavia in at the power forward.
Above everything else, McCollum is a scorer first. Even when there's contact, he'll find a way to finish.
Pass to Hayes. Now here is Hachimura. Here's LaRavia. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Hayes kicks to Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Whitmore. Got a piece of it. Here's Connect. He's guarded by McCollum. Connect. No good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Smart. Last game out he had 14. Kispert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 3. Hachimura with it. Reeves the pass to LaRavia. The shot from the low post is good. LaRavia's got his second basket. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Kispert. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
From deep, Reeves. Washington with the rebound. Koulibaly's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dalton Knecht picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
And he can't hit the second. The Lakers in the lead. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. And it's Knecht. That time on the assist by Hachimura. And that's now 6 points for Dalton Knecht. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto. And a wide-open look for Shaw. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Reeves against Smart. Pass to Knecht. There's the pick. It's deflected. Outside, Smart. To the inside. Koulibaly. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Smart against Reeves. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wizards trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kispert. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Kispert.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Vanderbilt. Now Reeves. Guarded by Smart. Reeves can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stolen by Reeves. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Hachimura. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Reeves finds Hachimura. Here's Knecht. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Marcus Smart. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Hachimura. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Wizards. They trail by 3. Pass to Song. And here's McCollum. Out to the wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. And it's all evened up. Kispert's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
McCollum against Reeves. LeBron James on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. The free throw good, LeBron.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for connect. And both free throws good for LeBron. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Pass to Coulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
So it's the Lakers now. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. Hayes with the screen for James. Inside, in the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kispert dishes to McCollum. Brogdon outside. McCollum with the screen on Reeves. Brogdon against Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Puts the move on. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. The Lakers trail. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Washington's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Brogdon with a screen for Kispert. Back to Brogdon. To the paint. Poked away and stolen by James. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Washington.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Vincent with it. He's guarded by Brogdon. Vincent the pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
And here's McCollum. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to Song. Washington again turning it over. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Washington. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. So for the Wizards, Chris Middleton's checked in for Corey Kispert. And Smart subbed in for McCollum. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Stolen by Brogdon. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Brogdon outside. Vincent with the rebound. LA's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
That free throw good from Doncic. Whitmore, he's checked in for Washington. All free throws good from Doncic.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Middleton looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
Well, one of the things that's great about Middleton is his ability at the free throw line. I mean, this guy is around 90% for his entire career. So he knows how to get there, and then he knows what to do with it.
Middleton hits them both. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Washington trailing. Middleton outside. To the right side. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now Doncic. 14 points for him. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Smart. To the middle. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Smart with the ball. He has 5. Middleton, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Brogdon. Rebound the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And the Lakers with possession here. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Doncic outside. That's his 7th miss and 12 shot attempts. Washington's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Warriors, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And he makes the first. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Wizards. McCollum comes in for Smart. And so he hits both. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Ogden against Reeves. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
For Washington, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Whitmore. He takes it in, and he makes good on the layup. Whitmore's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now, here's Vanderbilt. 9 points last game out. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
McCollum against Doncic. Back to McCollum. And here is Olynyk. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Doncic against Brogdon. And it's Doncic missing. On the wing, Coulibaly. And they take the lead. Coulibaly's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we are not going to halftime just yet.
The previous play is under the review.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this, big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and didn't even know it. A poet.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Coulibaly is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Middleton against James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Washington trailing. Now here's McCollum. Middleton outside. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Reeves. The kick out to LeBron. His 3-pointers off the mark. Washington's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. McCollum finds Brogdon. There's the triple. And another miss by Washington.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brogdon outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there. A guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
Wizards trail by 5. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Middleton against James. Middleton the pass to Brogdon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
On the free throw, no good. And Washington making a change here. Smart's checked in. Lakers leading by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Reeves outside to the left side wing. Here's Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And to be honest, not quite the numbers you've come to expect from a player of his caliber.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster, an up and down stretch for him right now, but don't worry, team. He'll be back out there and feasting in no time.
Now here's McCollum. Outside, Smart. Pass to Middleton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Number 5 is DeAndre Ayton.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 6. And stolen by Ayton. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Fast break, Doncic.
That's a good job by Ayton, making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Find the lane. Find the lane. No shot.
That free throw good from Doncic. Now Smart. He's got 5. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Middleton against James. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. And again, Washington no good. Lakers leading by 9. Pass to Vanderbilt. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. McCollum against Reeves. Olynyk has the open look. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Olynyk's got 7.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. LeBron sets the screen for Vanderbilt. Ayton in the corner. trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Smart passes to McCollum. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Some solid defense from Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 6. To the inside. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 24 points for Luka Doncic.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
LeBron against Middleton. On the wing, Coulibaly. Pass to Middleton and stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves right side. Vanderbilt with it. He's defended by Coulibaly. Here's Doncic. Here's Ayton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 11-point game. Here's Coulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against Smart. Ayton a screen on Smart. At the top of the key, Ayton finds himself wide open and drills it. Ayton's got 16 points.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
And the Wizards with possession. Middleton with it. He's got 9. With the drive. Here's Coulibaly. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Reeves against Smart. Here's Reeves. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Middleton against LeBron. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Coulibaly. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 13. And here is Doncic. He's got 24. Now here is Hachimura. And it's denied. Ayton kicks to Doncic. Offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And the Wizards with possession. Now Smart. He has 5. Smart puts the pick in for Middleton. No good again that time. LA has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And it's Doncic missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Wizards trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Smart against Doncic. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Reeves gets the bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Reeves against McCollum. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Smart.
And good to see Smart getting rewarded like this, using his defense to help generate the offense.
Pass to Hachimura. Ayton with it. And here's Reeves outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Smart against Doncic. Here's McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. LeBron James third.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, if you don't have great shot blocking ability, you can make up with it with physical play and great timing. They can climb the ladder when they need to defend shots like that.
Now here's McCollum. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. McCollum passes to Jones. Middleton on the wing. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Now here is Hachimura. Defended by Kispert.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Ayton. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And that one falls for Hachimura. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Wizards. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 17. Here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smart is constantly getting hit and throwing his body around, which is why he can get those calls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
No good on the second free throw.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
Here's Hayes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Middleton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Reeves with it. Now defended by McCollum. Reeves can't hit.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Smart. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
.110 left in the third quarter. Pass to Doncic. Over Smart. Rebounded by Holmes. Wizards trail by 16. Smart with the ball. 10 points for him. Kispert with it. Middleton up top. Shot from free throw range. Rebound the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it's blocked.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And how about Hachimura just pulling up and playing assertive there?
Here's McCollum. Left side, Smart. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Lakers 5 right now. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Connect. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5 down low.
And Hachimura is such a skilled 4/3 man, good at using his size to take advantage there.
Wizards trail by 20. Brogdon outside. There's a good screen. On the wing, Koulibaly. Brogdon looking around. At the elbow, it's Smart. Tipped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. James wide open. No good with the triple.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's Koulibaly, top of the key. Back to Smart. Pass to Kispert. Smart with the ball. Now here's Brogdon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
SARS checked in for Cam Whitmore. Here's Brogdon. Now an update on Alex Sarr from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Wizards about his status. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Smart passes to Kispert. Smart with this screen on James. Down low.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him. He makes one of two that time. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Connect. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his third assist on the night.
And LeBron's playmaking has always been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open man.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Connect with it. Now guarded by Smart. Vincent's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Wizards making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. LaRavia is checked in. Here's Connect. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. A three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Coulibaly. From down in the low post, it goes.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Connect. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
That's tipped. Here's LaRavia. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Coulibaly with it. Connect picks him up. Smart kicks to Brogdon. And the three off target. Los Angeles leading by 22. Vincent finds James. Poke loose. Smart on the wing. Defended by Vincent. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kispert. Over Vanderbilt. The Wizards with another miss. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Coulibaly, the Wizards with another miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Vincent with it. Whitmore defending. Pass to connect. Back to Vincent. Just 4 to shoot. Fires away from outside. Rebound, Washington. Koulibaly's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Los Angeles leading by 22. Stolen by Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
LeBron passes to Vincent. Inside. The kick out to LeBron. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
Washington has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Brogdon. And here's Kispert from the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's Connect. Guarded by Smart. And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
For the Wizards, Olynyk, he's checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. Chris Middleton comes in for Corey Kispert. And McCollum subbed in for Cam Whitmore. The Lakers also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for LeBron. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And that one falls for Middleton. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Connect. Rebounded by the Wizards. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Wizards. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Connect. Shoots over Brogdon. Rebound by Olynyk. Wizards trail by 20. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Now McCollum. Looking to get it going. That one goes. Count it.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Reeves following the basket by C.J. McCollum. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Olynyk.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
And, Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
free throw drops for Ayton. Washington shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Olynyk. Here's McCollum, guarded by Doncic. McCollum, no good. Los Angeles leading by 21. Stolen by Middleton. It's McCollum on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 26 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's McCollum. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. No dice from the high post.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brogdon finds Olynyk. Here's Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Back to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Middleton. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McCollum against Doncic. To the middle. LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Wizards shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Middleton hits them both. Lakers leading by 21. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Hayes. Connect with it. Hachimura down low. Hits the jump hook. Hachimura's got 9 points here in the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Whitmore. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Here's Carrington. And the 3 ball is good. Carrington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. The Lakers with the ball. They lead by 17. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by McCollum. Vincent, the pass to Hayes. And that one drops for him.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Down low, here's LaRavia. Another shot. Washington with the rebound. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Luka Doncic.